Okay, hi there. Right, I've been messing around with websites for quite a long time now, or well over 10 years. A long, long time, probably close getting on for 20 years, easily. I don't claim to be an expert by any stretch of the imagination, bit of an intermediate really. Started off with basic HTML and then a little bit of CSS, then moved on to Joomla when that came out. And more recently, I'm using WordPress, which is very, very good. One of the things I really tried to get my head around and learn is SEO, search engine optimization, because obviously without being able to master SEO, your website's never going to get found by anybody. So it was one of the things I tried to teach myself, and it's become more complex over the years, and it can be quite complicated, but I've got the basic understanding of it, and my websites have always done extremely well. I've had quite a few websites over the years. I've only got a couple now, well, three actually. g0vqy.co.uk, oscarfishlover.com, and my latest website, which isn't even a year old yet, that's wheelsforlife.co.uk. That's wheels with a Z, not an S. Now, Google, as we know, Google, it's the main search engine. 75% of traffic goes through Google search queries, so it makes sense that you want to try and get your website to show on Google. Now, I just think Google have got far too big for their boots, and whether you want to agree with me or not, I think they are trying to wheedle out anyone that they don't think is of any use to them. Anyone who they don't think can make a bit of money for them, they're making it harder for websites to show up on their search engine, and it's bloody annoying. It's and upsetting because of all the work I put into my websites over the years, and they used to do really well on Google, really, really well. At one stage, on oscarfishlover.com, I was earning up to £700 a month through AdSense, and I was getting 3,000 unique hits a day. And then all of a sudden, almost overnight, that's no exaggeration, it changed. Everything changed. Google changed the algorithms. Not that I really know I don't really understand what it's all about, but they changed the way that their software searches websites, and it wrecked it. And it's not just me. I know it's not just me. A lot of people had the same problem. And Oscar Fish Lover just literally fell off the radar almost overnight from a lot of my main search queries. It still does. It still comes up with a few queries, but I'm getting 70 hits a day, 80 hits a day if I'm lucky, and I'm earning 20p a day, 30p a day. I can't remember the last time I saw £1 in earnings for a day, and I'm lucky if I receive a payment from Google every 2 or 3 months. In fact, I just received one recently for £68, and that's for about 4 months. 4 months. It's crazy, and I don't, and I know it's not my website, because I'm gonna do a very quick demonstration to show you what I'm talking about. So I've got some search queries open here, as you can see, and I'm going to just go through very quickly a couple of other search engines just to show you what I'm talking about. So we'll open up Yahoo here like that. I'll just move that over there, and the first query we're going to search for is tetraplegic driving, because I'm a tetraplegic in a wheelchair, and I drive. Now I'm going to keep these searches fairly niche, fairly precise, because if I was searching for something like this, I would want to try and wheedle out all the websites I don't want to see. So tetraplegic driving. So I'll put that into Yahoo, and we'll see what happens. Right, there you are. Look, my website's number one on Google. Number one on Google for tetraplegic driving. Let's just go to Bing. I'm not going to do every search engine. I'll just do a couple. Go to Bing. Right. We'll put in tetraplegic driving. We'll do a quick search. Bang. Number one on Google again. We'll do one more. We'll do Dogpile. Right, we'll just paste that in again. Tetraplegic driving. See what comes up here. Here we are with number two. Number two on Dogpile. Right, let's go to Google and do the same thing. Tetraplegic driving. Right, of course, the Google own YouTube, so they're going to favour their own company. So let's just scroll through. Right, a load of pages on a load of websites that don't mean an awful lot. ResearchGate, msktc.org. There we got there. Down here, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nowhere to be. I'm not going to bother going. I've already looked for this, so I can tell you right now. I can go out to page 10, and I'm still nowhere. So that's just goes to show that Google are just not listing my website, and I have tried everything. I've tried optimizing my website, and nothing works. Nothing works whatsoever. And there's quite a few other here. Driving from your wheelchair, tetraplegic driving controls, disabled wheelchair angling. All of these do really well on all the other search engines, but you go on Google and it's absolutely a waste of time. Nothing. And I'll just give you another quick example. A few months ago, I wrote an article about a friend of mine who had seen a UFO over Aberdeen a long time ago, back in the 70s. And I wrote a little article about it and put it on my blog. So if I search UFOs over Aberdeen, that's on Yahoo, number one on Yahoo. I'll go to Bing, put it in there, search that. Number one on Bing. We'll just try. I haven't tried Dogpile before, but we'll try it on here. Search UFOs over Aberdeen. Maybe try and get through the advertisers. There we are. We're number one on UFOs over Aberdeen as well. So you tell me. You tell me what's going on. We haven't checked. I'll just prove to you. I'll go to Google. Type UFOs over Google, and there we are. Nothing. Like I said, I've been through all this, and I can't find the website anywhere. So it's almost like Google have penalised me for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not sure. I'm not aware I've done anything wrong. But my website, I've tried everything I can. And it can't be my website because it does really well on all the other search engines. It's just Google where I can't get it to work properly. So if anyone's got any suggestions, then please feel free to leave me a message. But I really think that Google they've changed over the years, and they're not what they used to be. Okay, if your website does really well, then you'll probably disagree with me. But what I had quite a few years where my websites were absolutely fabulous, and then it just changed overnight, and it's just gone to pot. And might as well not bother with Google now because this doesn't work for me. All right, cheers for now, guys.